Hello everyone, I'm Alina and welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to show you how I have crocheted this beautiful fillet top. This one is also known as Blooming Lace Filet top, and you might have seen this kind of tops a lot, but there is like a very rare tutorial videos. So today in this video I'm going to show you how I have crocheted this top, step-by-step tutorial I'm posting. And last year I have crocheted this similar top in the full sleeve, as you can see, and in the back part it has same like in the neck it has a buttons, whereas in the back part it also has the buttons, and I have also added lining. When I made this top with the buttons, I find it quite difficult because you always need someone to button it up. So this time I came up with an idea and I made this top without button in the back, as you can see, whereas in the neck it still have a buttons. So yeah, I have used this yarn to crochet this top, and this one is 100% acrylic, and I have used a 2mm crochet hook to crochet this top, and this one is super fine, number one, and you can easily find this one in the market. So without any further delay, now let's get started. First of all, we have to make a foundation chain, and for that I have done chain 84. If you don't know how to do the foundation chain, then you can do as I have shown in the video. I have done 84 chain, as you can see. Now to begin, you have to count the chain. So yarn over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So in the sixth chain you have to make double crochet. So for insert the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 and then pull through 2. So this is called double crochet stitch, and then chain 1. Now you have to skip one chain, and then into the next chain you have to make another double crochet by repeating the same process. Now you can see, so chain 1 and repeat the same thing, like skip one chain and then make a double crochet into the next chain as in the video. And this stitch is also called mesh stitch. You just have to repeat these steps until you reach the end of the row, as I have shown in the video. Then I will show you the next steps. I have completed my row 1. As you can see, this is how it turned out, and this is called mesh stitch. And now for row 2, you just have to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and turn your work. And for row 2, yarn over, skip that chain 1 space, and then you have to make double crochet into that double crochet top, as I have shown in the video. And then chain 1, and you have to do the same thing, skip that chain 1 space and then make a double crochet into the double crochet top. And for row 2, you just have to repeat this process until the end, and just repeat row 2 until you reach row 4, and then I will meet you back. I have done 4 rows of mesh stitch as you can see, and this is the neck part. So from here on we are doing the increase for the body part, and then for that steps you just have to do the chain 4. This is 3 and 4, and now turn your work. So we are doing our first increase, which is yarn over, and you have to make a double crochet into the same chain 4 space as I have shown in the video. Pull through 2 and then pull through 2. Yeah, there you go. This is our first increase. Now chain 1 and yarn over. Skip that chain 1 space and make a double crochet into that double crochet stitch, and then chain 1. You have to continue making 6 mesh box, and then we will do the another increase. As you can see, I have made 5 mesh box. I need to make one more. 1 2 3 4 5, so I have to make one more mesh box. I have already done chain 1, so make a double crochet, and now this is how it look. As you can see, I have 6 mesh box excluding my increase. Okay, so now we have to do the increase here in the same chain. So chain 1, and then you have to make a double crochet into the same stitch as I've shown in the video, and then chain 1, and then you have to make a double crochet again in the same stitch. So you have to make 3 double crochet into the same stitch, and in between 2 chain 1. This is our second increase, and it's look like this, as you can see. And we have to do the same thing on other side as well. So now chain 1 and skip the chain 1 space and continue making the mesh stitch until you have made 28 mesh box, and then we have to do the increase on another side. I have reached the 28 stitch mesh stitch. Now we have to do the increase on this side. So chain 1, yarn over, and make a double crochet into the same stitch as in the video, and then again chain 1 and make a double crochet into the same stitch. So we will do 2 V stitch in the same stitch. As you can see, it's a similar one that we made on other side. And now you just continue making the mesh stitch until you reach the end, and then we need to do the increase at the end as well. Now at the end, the chain 4 space, just skip the first chain, and in the second chain you have to make a double crochet as I have shown there, and then chain 1 and make another double crochet into the same stitch, and this is our increase, last increase of this row. We have made the V stitch there. Now for row 6 you have to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Turn your work and you have to do the increase. So you have to make a double crochet into the same chain 4 space, and then chain 1 and skip the chain 1 space and continue making the double crochet, I mean the mesh stitch, until you reach the next increasing point, and then I will teach you how to do the increase on these sections. Alright, so now I have reached to that sections, our second increase. So there are like 3 double crochet, and in the middle double crochet we have to do the increase. I already made 1 double crochet there, so chain 1 and then make a double crochet into that middle double crochet. This is our second double crochet, so chain 1 and make another double crochet. As you can see, now there is a increase, like we have 2 V stitches. So now from here on, again continue making the mesh stitch until you reach the next increasing part, and then I will show you how to do the increase on that section as well. I have already reached the increasing part, and in that middle double crochet I have already done a double crochet chain 1. So now we have to make another double crochet into the same stitch as I have shown, and then this is our first V and chain 1 and make another double crochet, which will be our second V and chain 1, as you can see. Now continue making the mesh stitch until the end, and in the last stitch again we have to do the increase as we have done in the last previous row. I have already done the increase in last one as well, and from here on we just have to repeat row 6 until you reach row 15. Then I will meet you back. I'm here at my row 15. As you can see, I have done increase up to row 15, and from row 9 I have also started adding my pattern, which is the blooming flower. And from here on I will show you how to do this like close and the open box. So this is a pattern I am following. So now let me show you how to do the close and the open box. Before that, in the row 16 as well, let's do one more round of increase. And for increase, you already know in which place you have to do the increase. So just do increase and then the mesh stitch, and from the place where my pattern is beginning, I will meet you there. From here on, my pattern is starting. I have already done a few rows, as you already know. So let me show you out. I have to do one more close box. Close box is very easy. It's the same like mesh stitch. Mesh box is also known as open box, but for the close you have to make it properly. So let me show you. I have completed this row, so now I need to begin with this row. You have to also remember which sides you are going, because when you're doing the next row you are coming from another side. So right now I am doing this side just below my previous close box. I need to make 3 close box. So this is the open box which I have to close now. So yarn over, insert insert your hook into this chain 1 space like I have shown in the video. Now pull through 2. Now you have 2 left, so yarn over, again insert into the chain 1 space and pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. This is how we do the close, and this is not complete until you make 1 double crochet. That's the box border. Yeah, now our first close box is complete, and now we have to make 2 more close box, and the second is just above the previous close box. So you just insert the hook and then yarn over. You have 2 loop left, again yarn over, insert, and you have to pull through 2 and then pull to all 3, and then you have to make 1 more double crochet to close the box. This is our second mesh box, fill box. Now you have to make 1 more, and that is just above the open box. So as we have done in the previous one, you have to make 2 double crochet but together, and then close the box with 1 double crochet. Yeah, now we have completed our first 3 mesh box. Now let's check on the pattern. This 3 mesh fill mesh box is complete. So now we have to make the open boxes. So for open box, just chain 1 and then yarn over, and we have to skip 1 stitch because this is just above the fill box, and then make a double crochet into the next one. Again chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitch because this is just above the filled box, and then double crochet. This is how we do the empty box, sorry, open box or empty box, whatever you would like to call, you can, whichever is easy for you. I have completed my 4 open box, as you can see now. So now we have to make 1 fill box. So for that, yarn over, and it is just above the fill box, so you just insert the hook, pull through 2, and again yarn over and insert the hook into that space, and then pull through 2 and then pull through 3, and you have to close it by making a double crochet, 1 double crochet, and now the box is done. So then you have to make 1 open box. So for open box, you have to chain 1 and then skip that chain 1 space, and into the next double crochet stitch make a double crochet. This is our open box. You have to make 3 fill box, 1, 2 and 3. So you have to make 3 fill box now. So for that, yarn over, and it's just above the fill box, so you don't need to skip any stitches, just like 2 double crochet together as I have shown in the video, and then you have to close the box as well like this. you have to make 2 more, 2 double crochet together, and then a double crochet. Now you have to do 1 more, insert, pull through 2, and then pull 3 and close the box. Now I have completed my 3 filled box, and the next one is empty box, 1 empty box, and for that chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitches, and into the next one make a double crochet. And this is how we make our open box. Then I have one more fill box, so for that no need to skip any stitches, just make 2 double crochet together, pull through 2, yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch, and then pull through 2, and then pull through 3 and make 1 double crochet. After that we have to make 1 open box, chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitches, and into the next one make a double crochet. There you go. And we have to make 4 rows of fill box, and then we will be done with our pattern for this row. So for this one, in the filled one, you just need to insert into that chain 1 empty space. You need to fill it up. Now you can see I have completed my 4 filled box, and from here on, yeah, so from here on you just have to repeat the mesh stitch until you reach the end of the row, and in between you have to do the increase as well, because we have done the increase on that first sections. And then I will meet you back. And you also have to be very careful which directions you are heading. I have completed my row 16s, and from here on I'm not doing any more increases. From here on we are making the sleeve part, and for that we are just making the foundation for the sleeve. So I have already done chain 1, and now yarn over and insert the hook into the same space, into the same stitch. Now you have 3 stitch in your hook, so pull through all 3. This is half double crochet, and we are doing foundation chain with half double crochet. So yarn over, and you have to make another half double crochet. So for that you have to insert into the side V stitch of the previous half double crochet. as I have shown in the video, like this. Just pull, and now you have three stitches, so pull through all three. So just repeat the same process, yarn over and insert into the previous half double crochets side V stitch, and you just have to repeat this process and make 38 foundation half double crochet chains, and then I will meet you how to join it. I have completed my 38 foundation half double crochet chain, as you can see, and please make sure your chains are not twisted while you are joining it, and we join it by making a slip stitch. And for that, in the increasing sections in the middle double crochet part, like as I have shown in the video, you have to make a slip stitch into that middle double crochet part, like this, and then chain one and cut off the yarn. So this is how it has drawn out. As you can see, I have joined it so well and it's not twisted. You have to be very careful and just repeat the same thing on other side as well. I have completed the other side as well. Now you can see both side foundation slips are done. Now we will start making the lower bust part, and for that you have to count the 11 stitch from the foundation chain, sleeves foundation chain, and make sure you count from the underarm sections, not from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. You have to attach the yarn into that 11th stitch, and then you have to do chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have to continue making the mesh stitch, and for making a mesh stitch you have to skip the stitch next to the chain 1 space, and then make a double crochet into the next stitch, then chain 1, and now again skip 1 stitch and then make a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet into the next stitch, and you just have to continue this process until the point from where your pattern is starting, and from here on we are not doing the increase anymore. I have reached the point from where my pattern is starting. So from here on, let's see what's in the chart. So I have completed that row, and in the next one, just below the previous field box, we have to make one field box. So for that you have to close you have to make an open box. So you have to make a double crochet, which is the message for the open box. And from here on, now where our actual pattern is beginning, so just below the previous field box I have to make one field box. And to make a field box, yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch and pull through 2, again yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch, pull through 2, and then pull through 3. This is how we fill the box. And now make a double crochet to close the box. Now our one filled box is completed. So as per the patterns, now we have to make 2 open boxes. So open box says chain 1 and yarn over, skip 1 stitch, and then make a double crochet into the next stitch. This is our first open box, and then chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitch, and then into the next one make a double crochet. So our 2 filled box is done. And then as per the pattern, we have to make 1 filled box. So for that, yarn over and insert the hook into the chain 1 space, pull through 2, again yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull through 2, and then pull through 3. And now close the box by making a double crochet. Like this. And then we have to make 1 open box, which is chain 1, yarn over, and then skip that chain 1 space, and then make a double crochet into the double crochet stitch, as you can see. Then we have to make 1 2 3 4 4 filled box. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, again yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 3, and then close the box. This is our first filled box. Again yarn over, insert the hook into the chain 1 space, pull through 2, again yarn over, and insert, pull through 2, pull through 3, and then close the box. This is our second filled stitch. And then yarn over, insert, and then pull through 3 and close the box. This is the third one. And for the last one, yarn over, insert, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull through 2, and then pull through 3, and make a double crochet to close the box. Now I have completed my 4 filled boxes. And then next I have to make a 3 open box, and you just have to repeat this process until you reach the underarm sections, and then I will meet you back. I have reached here at the underarm section, so you just have to count 11 stitches, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 11. And you have to make a mesh stitch. I have already done chain 1, so yarn over, skip 1 stitch, and then into the next one you have to make a double crochet. And also these end of the yarn threads, if you hide it from here on, then you will save time later. So you just have to continue making the mesh stitch, like double crochet, chain one, skip one stitch, and then make a double crochet into the next one, like this. One, two, three, four, five. Skip those stitch and into the next one make a double crochet. Skip the stitch, make a double crochet into the next one. Skip, make a double crochet. Now I have completed my 11 stitches. So this is how it has turned out. And for row 18, chain 4, turn your work. And from row 18, as I already mentioned, now we are not doing any increases, and you just repeat the pattern until you reach your desired length. So for me, I'm gonna complete up to my bottom sections where I have shown you, and then I will meet you back. I have completed my front part. As you can see, it has turned out so pretty, and this is the chart that I was following. And now it's time to make the back part. And for the back part, just you have to do the chain one and make a single crochet into the each stitch until you reach to the underarm sections. So for that, insert the hook, pull through it, and then pull through two. This is how you do the single crochet, and into that space you have to do one single crochet and then a single crochet. So just repeat this process until you reach to the underarm sections, and then I will meet you back. I have reached here at the end of the row. So you have to do chain one, and then turn your work and continue making single crochet. And you have to make 3 rows of single crochet. So one we have already done it, so this is the second row. After that you have to make one more, and this is for the border of the border just below the underarms, which separate the front part and the back part. And then I will meet you back. I have made the 3 rows of single crochet as you can see. Now we have to make the back part, which is we're gonna make the mesh stitch. So for that, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then turn your work. And for mesh stitch, you already know how to make a mesh stitch. So for mesh stitch, we have to skip 1 stitch and then double crochet into the next one. So for that, yarn over, skip the stitch 1 stitch and then make a double crochet into next one, chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitch and into the next one make a double crochet. You just have to repeat this process until the end, and then chain 4, turn your work, and you just have to continue making the mesh stitch until you reach your desired length for the back part, and then I will meet you back. I have completed the back part and it exactly fits around my body. So now we just have to join this back part with the front part. And for that, first of all, cut off the yarn and you have to attach the yarn into the front part, one corner of the front part, because we have to make 3 rows of single crochet on this side as well for the border between the front and the back part. So for that, attach the yarn and then chain 1, and you have to continue making single crochet until you reach to the underarm spot, and then you have to do the chain 1 backwards by repeat this process for 3 rows, and then I will meet you back. Here I have done 3 rows of single crochet as you can see, and now we have to join the back part to the front part, and we will join by making a slip stitch both sides together. So for that, you have to insert the hook into the first part of the other side, first stitch of the other side, and then pull through it. Again, just insert into one side of the stitch and then into the other side of the stitch and pull through all together. This is how we do the slip stitch. You can see one more time. Insert the hook into the one side of the stitch and then to the other side of the stitch, and then pull through all together. One more time, insert into one side of the stitch, insert into the other side of the stitch, and then pull through all together. Repeat this process until the end. I have done joining the both back and the front part together. This is how it looking. Now let's make the sleeve part, and for that you have to attach the yarn in the one side or one corner of the stitch. I'm gonna attach here. Now chain 1. So you have to chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and you have to start making the mesh stitch. And for mesh stitch, skip one stitch, skip the stitch, and then in the next one make a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, skip one stitch, this one, and then make a double crochet into the next stitch. Also hide the yarn together, so you will save time at the end. You don't need to do it separately. So this is how you make the mesh stitch, and continue making the mesh stitch into the round, and then at the end we join it by making a slip stitch. I have reached at the end of the row, so in the first chain 4 stitch do the slip stitch as I have shown in the video, and then chain 4, turn your work, and repeat the row 1 until row 14, and then I will meet you back. I have reached here at row 14, and this is my sleeve, and now we have to make the edge part. So let me show you how to do the edging. So for edging, in the first empty space, you have to make a single crochet, and after you make a single crochet, skip that mesh box, and then in the next mesh box you have to make a 7 double crochet. So this is the first double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then skip one mesh box, and then into the next mesh box make a single crochet. As you can see, it has turned out so beautiful, the flower. Skip one mesh box, and then in the next mesh box make a 7 double crochet. So you have to repeat this process by making 7 double crochet, and then skip one mesh box, and you have to do the single crochet, and then again skip one mesh box, and then 7 double crochet. So repeat this process until the end and then do a slip stitch to join. I have reached here at the end now, so I just have to do the slip stitch in, and that I will do it in the first single crochet stitch. So insert the hook, pull through both together, and now chain one and cut off the yarn. And you just have to do the same process into the other side of the sleeve. As you can see, the edging looks so amazing. I have done both sides of the sleeve. For the back part, you can leave it as it is, or you can add a few rows in the upper back part. On the right side, I have already done it, so in this side I will show you how to do it. And on this first neck 4 rows of mesh stitch, I need to add the button area as well. And in the this side, I have already done, as you can see, I have add 3 rows of mesh stitches here, and I have joined it to the bottom, and I have also add the button placement sections like this for the neck, because in the neck sections I'm going to add the buttons. So I will do the same thing on other side, and I will show you how I have done on that side. So now you have to attach the yarn, and you have to attach it just below the underarms in these sections, above your border of the front and the back part. Just attach the yarn over there, and then chain 4 and continue making a mesh stitch. You just have to make the mesh stitch until the top, and as I already mentioned, you have to make 3 rows of mesh stitch, and then I will show you how to do the button sections. I have completed 3 rows of mesh stitch. Now for the buttonhole, chain 1, turn your work, and you just have to make a single crochet in the 4 mesh box, only the 4 rows of mesh box, and in total I think we will have 8 single crochet. So in the first one, insert the hook, pull through the hook, and then make a single crochet again, insert the hook, pull through 2. So this is how we make the single crochet. This is the first row of single crochet, so chain 1, turn your work, and now we are making the buttonholes. So for that, in the first one, make a single crochet, 1 single crochet, then chain 2 and skip the 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then in the third one make a single crochet. So you have to make 3 single crochet. This is the second one, and then third single crochet. So now again you have to do chain 2 and skip 2 stitches, and in the last one make a single crochet. This is how we make the buttonholes. And now chain 1, turn your work, and make a single crochet into each stitch until the end only of this bottom part. Now we have to attach the buttons, and for this I'm using this green buttons. I have already attached it. You can attach in whichever ways you want. Now it's time to add the edging into each side, and for that you just you just attach the yarn into one corner of this button part, and then chain 1, and you have to repeat the same process that we did in the slip sections. Like you have to make a single crochet in one box, and then skip 1 mesh box, and then into the next mesh box you have to make 7 double crochet, and repeat this process alternatively until you reach the end part. This is how we make the edging. I have completed the edging in the neck part, as you can see. Now we have to make in the back part as well, and we have to repeat the same process. You just have to attach the yarn and then continue making the same, continue following the same pattern. That's it. Then I will meet you back. Alright, now I have added edging into each side. You can see at the bottom I have already done it, also on this back part, here on all of these back sections, and in the neck part as well, and in the sleeve as well. So this is how the top has turned out. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you are new to my channel, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will be posting more crochet related content, so stay connected and I will meet you back in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.